Hi Pisces. Welcome to your quantum reading. This is for Pisces Sun, Moon, or Rising. As always, welcome to my cross watchers. Cross watcher, you could be dealing with a Pisces. The message could be for you. So feel free to take it however it resonates with you and your situation. Keep in mind that these are general and timeless readings. If you're wanting to book a one-on-one, my website information is down below in the description box. Just go ahead and subscribe your email there. That way you will always get an email notification every time my availability opens up. And as always, oh yes, and you can follow me over on Instagram. That information is also down below. I just post more crazy things on quantum physics and stuff like that over there. And as always, thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing. Thanks for all the ways you have supported the channel. And let's go ahead and dive in. I'm just grabbing one more. It's like they want to, but not. Okay. Oh. Something surprising from an Empress. That also might be you up-leveling kind of abruptly, shockingly, or something is happening. There could have been some type of recent tower I don't know, something could have happened recently. Let's see. And the first card right here you have is Lily of the Valley, which I'm going to dive into. So let me start with that. Wow, so, okay, Pisces. This card, fascinatingly, I did a reading over on Instagram. I was doing a message, and sometimes I do random messages over there for the peeps that are following, just like really small, intimate ones. And with this specific one, it's a very fascinating card, Lily of the Valley, because it can have two different kind of connotations or messages to it, because the Lily of the Valley talks about this golden type of water and its cleansing properties, but also that there can be a hint of toxic energy to this card. So interesting. There could be something going on where you are legit cleansing, but the fascinating thing about this is that the trick of this energy, which fascinating that it's coming in with the Tower and the Empress, because I do feel like something recently could have been quite shocking the way something unfolded. It could have been some type of thing that had been building up for a period of time, Pisces, and it also could have been connected to your self-care. So if you were maybe feeling, depending on whether you were feeling a little bit maybe emotionally drained, if you were on the shadow side of the Empress or the light, was really depending on this. And I think that something was accumulating connected to your self-care. Like if you didn't have all the elements together for you to do the things that keep you emotionally balanced, this Tower came in because it was reflecting your self-care and if you're feeling out of balance or not. Also, this is something connected possibly to some type of mother energy or a female owner or something along those lines. But it can talk about how there's like this energy of falling in love, but this can be that there's an energy here that is falling in love. Either you're falling in love with someone or vice versa, and it can be that there's like a shyness to confessing these feelings, and then this, like, what's connected to the energy, the nightingale of the card leaves once a year to go to warmer climates. And then it can say, like, so pretty much it's saying something could be here, but it's like an opportunity that could pass you by. Okay, and I hate using those terms and everything, but I feel like what happened recently when it came to this Tower is you could have told yourself something could have happened, but it was really just your own projection of whatever you were going through internally, emotionally. And I feel like you could have kind of justified some type of Tower moment by saying that like something could have had a negative reputation to it, but it's actually going to be something of value to, but you might be looking at something else thinking that it looks very appealing, but it has a dangerous side to it. Is that all making sense? Oh my gosh, we get there finally. But that's why I'm saying you have to really balance out this energy delicately, kind of like a lily. You have to be very delicate in this whole situation. And I would say continue to go to your self-care, because you will be able to see the truth of the situation, because I'm getting, it could be that you have a lot of different energies that are drawn and are attracted to you. Maybe because you hold some type of Empress energy. Maybe you are very nurturing. Maybe you are birthing some kind of project, or you are actually a mother. You just have some type of energy to you and it's drawing in. All right. Now, that's why I was saying you could, it depends on your self-care will give you the clarity to see everything as it is, because with that Empress energy, like I was saying, something could be coming in that appears like its physical appearance makes you think, oh, this is what I want to be connected to, because it has like some type of an image that you want to be connected to. And then there might be another thing that comes in that has like, maybe it looks a little negative, or you're worried it might taint your reputation. And I'm getting kind of both sides of the coin of this, like trying to decipher if an energy, like if maybe it's a collab, or maybe someone is wanting to connect with you in some way. So I'm getting here, yeah. There we go at the beginning. 4 of Pentacles with the Lovers. So I get right now, if that's this scenario that you're dealing with, it's showing me that you are right now really reserved in some way, or there's something that you are tightly keeping to yourself. And it's funny that I even talked about that very first message, that there could be someone in love with you. You could have met someone briefly, and it could be on both sides of the coin. You could have met someone and they came into your life for a time and they had to leave, maybe because of climate or something like that, or they just had some type of freedom energy. So they came in maybe for vacation or something kind of fleeting, and then they went right back out. Or that could have been you. That energy is still connected to you in some way, shape, or form. Either you're connected to them or they're connected to you. Yes, but it's talking about a lot of like hermit energy. And I can see, especially that one, that right now you might be not totally knowing what to do at this time. It could have been that you went back into protective mode with this 4 of Pentacles, like keeping to yourself or holding something back. And now you're trying to make a judgment call. Look at that right there. And there's the Queen of Pentacles next to it. So some of you guys, this could be legit about, I don't want to put these out this way. Sorry. So let me resituate them. So I am seeing here a powerful person or a connection here. And I feel like right now you're going within, because something, it might be that things are shifting and it's very different than your norm. Like if you could have been in hermit mode for a long time, it's like you might be actually coming out of that. So the Judgment card is talking about, like, there could be an element of making judgment calls about possibly people. And it might also be because you're concerned about your finances and your investments, because there's something here I can see that you've accumulated. So you're really concerned about how it looks. Well, it's kind of funny that that came out next, because there's the Queen of Swords, because for some interesting reason, I'm getting that as like an appearance, like how you want to be perceived. Okay. Yeah, 8 of Cups right there. So I feel like what could have happened, all right. 8 of Cups is right there. I get that you're walking away from a situation, because What I'm getting from this energy right here is you could have felt, you could have met something that you felt a very powerful pull to, or you felt a lot of similarities to a particular energy. This Lover's card is some type of a powerful connection that you're being drawn to at this time. For some reason, interestingly, it's mainly touching on the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. You do have Virgo energy. So I'm getting here that what could have played out is that, Pisces, I wonder if it's even about you. You could have dealt with someone recently that was like worried about their reputation by being connected to you for some reason. Or it's like you have something of true value that I feel like you haven't revealed yet, because I can see here you are going within about something that you know and nobody else knows. But it's exactly what I said about that first message with the lily of the, what is it called again? Lily of the valley. You might have this thing, this gem that you're sitting on that is like revolutionary, okay? But you have to protect it to a certain point. And so now you're deliberating on like maybe who to be connected to, making all these judgment calls and trying to go within to see how it feels. I'm also getting like it could have been recently that happened, that there's like people that could be coming in and rejecting you, or maybe they had in the past. And it's like, there could be people, just wait. It's almost like I'm seeing this Eight of Cups kind of differently. It's like you will start to have a bunch of people that had walked away because maybe being connected to you could have tainted someone's reputation, and there was like that shallow aspect to the dynamic. So they disconnected from you for that particular reason. They will be back around, because especially once you reveal this, I'm also getting here that you could have said something and pulled back into your power. There was someone here that was observing this, or this could have been someone that you were communicating about, or something about that. But I can see here you decided to own your voice, step back into your power, or bring some light to a situation, because maybe you started to see something didn't feel right when you were going within the hermit mode. It's like you were, some type of judgment call was made here about, and it could have been very surprising. And so it's like this interesting thing happened almost chemically, that once this announcement was made, you could have even done something kind of shocking or out of character yourself. Like, whoa. And it could have been that usually you would just stay reserved or kind of keep within yourself, but something about you could have felt really pulled to say something. Queen of Swords will say whatever, not in this jaded, like, I'm gonna get even way. It's like, here's the truth of the situation. And the most powerful thing of the Queen of Swords, when she's right side up, when she's not in her shadow, is that she can take everyone out of an illusion, which I think is kind of what's happening here. You have the Magician. Okay, so I feel like could be a Virgo or Shamanama, Gemini, somehow in the mix. And then we have the Fool card. So what I'm getting here is that there could have been something here that's happening about you finally getting back in, like putting your crown back on, so to speak. And it's funny that the crown is always portrayed in the Queens, because it is connected to your crown chakra, Pisces, like your ability to allow information, like when it needs to come through, even your voice. That's why I'm talking about that power that you hold within your freaking vocal cords, and allowing that information to flow in a very natural way, not from this, like, I'm jaded, I'm gonna get even, I'm gonna screw everything over. No, you're like, this is the truth of the situation, and allowing yourself to speak that into existence, because that's how you're going to get back into your power, where you elevate, because you do have some type of a perception that's above others, you know, and people might not like what you have to say, but I think that the way that you communicate it can be quite powerful. You know, as long as, you know how they say, like, you attract more flies with honey than vinegar, but you can also say things in an elevated way. It's not like you have to be, you know, kind of like, have you seen people that are victims, like especially connected to the Me Too movement, that come out, and there are some that people will just completely disregard and walk away from, and then there are others that completely capture the attention. And that's why I'm talking about your ability. It's like, I am almost getting to, with this situation, that when you speak up here, Pisces, you will even feel like an entity takes over in you. And that's when you know that you're kind of connected to source. You're connected to a different type of truth. And it's not like you're in this immature, I'm gonna get revenge. No, you're calling it how you see it, as the Queen of Swords. In that energy, I do think that you're going to walk away from a situation, because this is going to put you back in your power. And once you go through this elevation, I mean, seriously, the Empress and the Fool card, that's a portal opening in and of itself. So that's why I think it's like you can't skip this process. You might be like, you might say something, walk away from a situation because you feel like, yeah, this is not it. This isn't the 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. So you're like, I'm going to say what I need to say, move away from this situation. And that's where you're really getting your power too. That combination is so powerful. But there's a new chapter opening up. So it's like, don't go back to this situation. I think you learned what you needed to learn, and it could have been a nice wake-up call for you in some type of specific way, because I think it could have been showing you things I talked about in the beginning. Yeah. There you are, High Priestess. You might be feeling a lot intuitively, a lot. But I'm getting here, you're still sitting on a secret, okay? Something I was kind of seeing it over here. It's kind of cool that it came out over here. You still hold something secretive that when you come out and finally express this, when you roll out this thing with the Empress, when you birth this thing into reality, watch these energies. Because I think you know, you can like see how things are going to play out, that they will maybe be kicking themselves, all that stuff. It's not in here, but you can see how it's all going to unfold in the future. Okay, let me dive into the extended. We'll see whatever else wants to come out. If you want to join me over there, feel free, go down below, click on the Vimeo link, and I'll see you over there. But Pisces, if this is where we leave things, I'm sending you so much love, wishing you all the very best, and I'll see you in your next reading. Take care.